And the treatment that we offer you this evening is designed to address the judgments you have held about yourself, about your world, and about God. But it is not only designed to address your macro judgments, those that are obvious to you and that recur quite frequently, but it is also designed to address the micro judgments, the unconscious judgments that are actually more pernicious than the macro judgments. So breathe and receive. Just breathe and receive this energy of light. Just breathe and receive this energy of love. And energetically, we would refocus your energy on the level of your eternal self, the self that preceded and will succeed what you call your current lifetime, the self that you are discovering is one self with many lifetime experiences on the earth plane, the self that is now and has always been at one with God. This self knows of the blessed assurance of God, for a part of this self knows beyond the shadow of a doubt that it has never been apart from God's love. This self knows that beyond the shadow of a doubt, it is an extension, an expression, and a vessel for God's love to be amplified, multiplied, and experienced exponentially. So we would cause your focus to be on this one self. And you know a certain lesson in a certain guide for spiritual development is, I am my one self, united with my Creator. So we would ask you, if you choose, to turn your focus to this idea of your true and divine identity. I am my one self, united with my Creator. I am my one self, united with my Creator. I am my one self, united with my Creator. Good. Just breathe this in. And as you breathe this in, your attention, your focus, and your vibration is solely tuned to this aspect of you. I am my one self, united with my Creator. Just breathe this in more deeply than ever before. I am my one self, united with my Creator. This is your soul self, your eternal self, your holiest, highest self. So we would ask you to work with this even more. I am my one self, my soul self, my holy, highest self, united with my Creator. I am my one self, my soul self, my holy, highest self, united with my Creator. And from this perspective, you allow the most potent healing rays to affect your human self. So we would move to that part of this treatment. I am my one self, my soul self, my holy, highest self, at one with my Creator. And through this self, you can focus specific rays of healing onto your current human experience without being in the midst of your human experience, because you are in the midst of your holy, highest one self, united in love, as love, with your Creator. I am my one self, my holy self, my highest self, my love self, at one with the love of my Creator. Just take this in. We can take you higher this evening. I am my one self, my highest holy self, my love self, at one with the source of all love and light. And breathe in the idea, it is well with my soul self. It is well with my one self, united with my Creator. It is one with my soul. It is well with my soul self. It is well with my highest self. It is well with my love self, united with my Creator. It is well with my soul. And recapture the feeling of wellness, oneness, and peace that you have as a memory of the time before time. Be in this energy. Be in this energy. And now, we would embed into your consciousness an energetic patterning, an energetic treatment, a transformational idea, a transformational energy. Understand that these words are simply a crude approximation of the energy we offer. So we would first offer these ideas and energy patterns generically. This situation is what it is. I withdraw all human judgment from this situation. The world is what it is. I withdraw all human judgment from this situation. I am what I am. I withdraw all human judgment from myself. For all is well and blessed by God. And we would work with this again and again and again. Generically first. This situation is what it is. The world is what it is. I am what I am. And it is all blessed by God. So I withdraw, release, and withhold all human judgment. From this situation, from the world, and from myself. Now remember, this is energy, not just words. And allow the energetic patterning and the intention of the words to penetrate the deepest levels of your consciousness. This situation is what it is, and it is well and blessed by God. The world is what it is, and it is well and blessed by God. I am what I am, and I am well and blessed by God. So I release, withdraw, and dissolve all human judgments I have placed upon these things. Feel this new patterning seeping into your consciousness, seeping into your energy, seeping into your patterning. Feel the grace of God shifting and healing you now. This situation is what it is, and it is blessed by God. The world is what it is, and it is blessed by God. I am what I am, and I am blessed by God. It is well. I am well. All is well with my soul. Feel the healing, the cleansing, the transformation, and the peace that comes from healing judgment. Judgment has been the source of so much discontent that has been so unnecessary. For every situation on the earth is a situation elected by your individual and collective souls for growth, healing, and transformation. And that is why you came to the earth. So every situation is part of your soul's purpose. Why judge the purpose you share with God? There is no reason to judge the purpose you share with God. So you work with this thought form. I release, rescind, reject all judgment. For judgment serves no purpose. And thwarts the purpose I share with God. I release, rescind, withdraw all judgments. For judgment serves no purpose and thwarts the purpose I share with God. I release, rescind, withdraw all judgments. For judgment thwarts the purpose I share with God. It serves no purpose. I will not judge myself for anything. I will not judge the world for anything. I will not judge this situation, for judgment serves no purpose. It is meaningless. It thwarts the will of God. And as this truth moves deeply into your energetic DNA, you can use this on any and every situation. And the more you use it and reinforce it, the more it becomes your new true self. So from this place of strength, from this place of serenity, from this place of ecstasy, from this place of peace, your human self may have had some judgments. You need not descend into the vibration of your human self. You need simply direct this intention to your human self. I will not judge this situation, for judgment serves no purpose. It is meaningless and thwarts the will of God. Send it to the world you have experienced. I will not judge this situation, for judgment is meaningless and thwarts the will of God. And to yourself, I will not judge my human self in any way for any reason. I will not judge my human self in any way for any reason. I will not judge my human self in any way for any reason. I will not judge my human self in any way for any reason. I will not judge my human self in any way for any reason. I will not judge my human self in any way for any reason. I will not judge my human self in any way for any reason. I will not judge my human self in any way for any reason. For judgment is meaningless. It serves no purpose and thwarts the will of God. His blessing be forever. For this is the will of God. Imagine that judgment, as you place it upon things and on yourself on the earth plane, imagine that judgment is like the ego marking its territory in the same way that an animal marks its territory on your brand new carpet. The animal may think it is making itself safe by marking its territory. Your ego might think it is securing its position by defining itself by its judgments of itself and its judgments of the world. When in fact, when an animal marks its space, it does great damage to your new carpet. When your ego marks its space, it does damage to the world God wills for you. So you can refrain from this judgment and keep the carpet of love and peace and grace and good that God has given you unsullied, and live with joy and live with peace instead of the judgment that blocks God's blessings. So take this all in, and we would then open this session to any questions you might have at this time.